Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Maestro, issue number 1 from Image Comics. This was a pretty good book. I'm not going to sit here and start throwing a whole bunch of complaints about this, but it's not the greatest book that I've read. Basically, what you have here is this kid who's basically a Neil Gaiman lookalike, and turns out that he's the new Maestro. Mithra was the previous Maestro. It comes from a long line of Maestros, the grand wizards of, for the most part, all of the realms. And they created this one planet called Earth, where there was going to be no magic, and the people were only limited by their imaginations as far as evolution and so on and so forth. And yeah, basically, this kid is the only son of one of the wives. I guess is the seventh and final wife, whatever, of the Maestro. And she was born with magic somehow, even though she's human. And she was apprenticed by the Maestro and all that stuff. And yeah, but she didn't like living on this other world because their ways were very different, like torturous and everything. So they went back to Earth, and the kid wound up being a little fat kid, and eventually he grows up anyway. All of that happens in between him being attacked and eaten by this, how do I put this politely? It's basically a monstrous stripper chick, and yeah, not cool, not what we're looking for. So there is a lot of people with no clothes in this, including guys. I'm trying not to just instantly lose my monetization by saying the wrong words here, but yeah, basically the guy's selling his own version of Viagra, which is magical and increases things by 9 3/4 of an inch or something to that effect. So yeah, and they show it. They show it in both before and after. This is a really weird comic, but it's Image. You never know what they're going to do. You never know what they're going to throw at you. And I will say that when you get to the one part where it says, woman, your blessing is imminent, you will know exactly what I mean, and you will laugh your butt off. Oh, I'm seeing O faces. Anyway, the writer, Steve Skroce, is also the artist. This art is it's second to none. Like, this is just really good art. I mean, when I say second to none, I'm saying in general, it's like a really high praise for the art in this. Absolutely incredible. The writing is pretty good too. The only real complaints I'm going to make is that some of the stuff it seems like they're purposely making this like silly magic as opposed to tough guy magic, cool magic or whatever. It's more silly than anything else. Also, they have like the weirdest little names. They have names like Goth, and just weird little things where it's not like hard. It's not a lot of hard consonants. It's more of the soft consonants and just thrown all over the place. So yeah, surreptitiously just Goth, and Merak and little things like that. Not necessarily cool magical names, just silly ones. So anyway, I'm going to give this comic a B. I didn't dislike it. It's just nothing about this makes me really want to read issue 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just going to leave it at that. There's nothing else I can really say about it. Yeah, seriously. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.